So, Alex, you've
Hi.
introduced me to the Monster Absolutely Zero.
Oh, yeah.
And I told you about the American version. Was it Super Zero? I forget.
I don't know.
Well, now Rockstar has struck back with Pure Zero.
What?
Yes.
Why?
I guess that's a big thing now, zeros.
But it's still zero. It's just a different kind of zero?
This is Rockstar. This is the competition coming in with Pure Zero.
Oh, okay. It's okay. I was thinking it was still Monster.
No.
Even
I
though
know.
it said Red
They're
Bull.
so easy. They're so hard to tell apart.
They are.
They both taste like gasoline. It's
Red Monster.
the Red Menace.
Bullmon? That's a Pokemon, right?
The Blue Meanie.
Yes, thank you. Greenies.
Pika Blue.
Thanks.
So I have not tasted it yet. I've only seen it.
Yeah.
But, it's in a frosty white can, much like the Monster is.
Okay, I like that packaging.
So I'm thinking, who's next? Who's next with the zeros?
There's a business.
Coke Zero started this whole thing, and I know I know in Japan, actually, there is more zeros
Oh, yeah.
out there. I mean, it seemed like Coca-Cola got the train rolling, so they just, started copying them.
There's a business down the street from my apartment called Zero Communications, which I imagine all the employees just have horrible interpersonal skills.
I think we walked by that, right?
Oh, yeah, we did.
I've seen it in person, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes, you're cute.
But yeah, drink-wise...
Not team players.
I don't know. No. I don't know what the next zero drink would be.
V8 Zero?
Sure. V zero?
Zero vegetables.
Sure.
It's just water.
H20.
We've taken all the vegetables you usually get in V8. We've put them through this special processing machine that only extracts the water. Thanks to inventor Dean Kamen. He invented this machine that will turn almost anything you put into it into clear water.
It's pretty good.
Yeah. Including urine. Including, shoes, if you wanted. I think it was on the Colbert Report a few years ago. Like, Stephen Colbert just, poured a box of Cheez-Its into the thing, and, yeah.
Wow.
It's like this giant vat. It had, a base liquid in it already, but it would output clean water.
Cheez-It Zero.
Yeah, there we go, yeah. New liquid Cheez-It Zero.
Ew. I guess it is only a matter of time before we have liquid Cheez-Its.
Right, yeah. Speaking of Japanese drinks, there was some Japanese drink that just... Oh, that's right, matcha beer. I was reading about matcha beer.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah.
I don't know how much I'd like that. Because I'm down with matcha anything, really, but beer is one of those things that I like to be its own thing.
Well, the article claimed it was good.
I had chocolate beer before, which I thought was just disgusting.
Yeah. People claimed it was good, so I have no idea. Be interesting to try. I mean, I saw the pictures. It just looks like, some of that green health drink,
Yes.
But as beer, apparently.
Gross.
Sounds gross.
There is a zero beer. I really hope it's called Zero. No, wait.
Beero.
Beero?
Thank you.
Sure.
There you go.
And it's zero alcohol and 0 calories and 0 carbs and
yeah.
It's one of those things where I wonder what the point is, because you're not getting the beer taste out of it. You're not getting the alcohol out of it.
Well, yeah,
it's basically for people who want to drink a beer-like substance in a social situation without being antisocial.
Yeah, Japan's big on that, though, right? I mean, they have massive marketing campaigns for alcohol-free beer.
Yeah, they do.
It's like, it's 0%. Isn't that great? Look at all these happy people enjoying their alcohol-free lifestyle.
Yeah, and it bugged me to see ads like that, not for the product, but because it uses one of my most hated English phrases or words, which is off. It's calorie off and it's alcohol off, which is English for 0 calorie.
Right.
It's calorie off. The fuck does that mean? Yeah,
that. You could say it like a store. You could say it's 100% off.
Yeah. Yeah, that's another thing is the word free tends not to mean like at no charge in Japan. It means at liberty, like
or zero.
Yeah. No. I mean, it doesn't mean zero usually. I mean, I'm talking about like I went out to lunch today to a family restaurant, and they had a drink bar, and on the menu it said that it was free drinks, which means just go serve yourself.
Oh God!
Free drinks, 199 yen, right next to it.
Come in and drink free.
Yeah, guys.
Just like in America.
Yeah.
Freedom, yes we can.
I don't know. I mean, they use these English words to sound cool and end up just looking ridiculous.
Yep, it's a beautiful country.
It is.
We should go there sometime.
We already did.
Yeah.
You know what we got out of it?
This, my fucking voice.
Tonight's the night, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for No More Whoppers. My name is Ray Barnholt, square peg in a round hole. And with me, as always, Alex Fraioli, Big Usaizu.
Konnichiwa. Yeah, I
Alex,
did konnichiwa last time. What's up?
I have more good news from my neck of the woods.
Hi, what happened?
I want to tell you about something that happened
A
to me recently.
7-Eleven on top of the 7-Eleven. Please tell me that's it.
No.
Okay.
Okay, get this.
Okay.
I got a TV off the side of the road.
Whoa.
That's right. I know last time you've been here, you know, when we've gone to the train station, you remember that little path that was like all covered up with foliage and things?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So like at the end of that, somebody just left a Sony 19-inch TV face down on the ground. And it was there for, I think, at least a week. And I decided to pick it up mostly because I started reading a bit too much about like retro gaming and how great that still is on a CRT TV.
Yeah.
So that eventually creeped into my head enough that I picked it up and took it home.
Pretty good.
Because it was close enough to my home that I could do that. Of course, it is a Sony. It's a Sony Trinitron, and those are generally regarded as very good for that sort of purpose, old gaming.
Awesome.
So I took it home and I said, well, you know, I'll turn it on, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll just walk it back. And it works. It works fine.
Good.
It was just a bit dirty all around, not even from like the elements, but just, you know, from use. I mean, it was actually, it's from 1990.
Filthy.
So,
wow.
And it clearly looked like it had stayed in whoever it was his home for that long.
Wow.
It was probably in like Grandpa's bedroom or something for quite a while.
Yeah.
So it worked okay, and then I spent this past Sunday cleaning it up, took off the back panel, cleaned that as best as I could, get all that crusty old brown dust off of it.
Ew.
Very gross, but
all that old man dust.
Yeah. And you know, disinfected the buttons and all that.
Sure.
Ended up even getting the remote on eBay for it.
Wow.
So I could adjust the picture a bit more. And then even that, you know, because I intended to use it for retro games, I kept the back panel off and started messing around with the, you know, the vertical hold and the horizontal hold.
Yeah.
And the focus and the RGB convergence and all those type of things. And so now it's pretty much great for that purpose. I mean, everything, you can see everything on the screen now. There's no cutoff. There's no overscan.
That's neato.
Yeah, I did pretty well.
I'm very happy for you.
Yeah.
Send it to me.
Well, you know what? That's why I brought it up, because I was like, you know what? Make sure when you're starting this bar, you make sure you look for a Sony.
I have a Sony right next to me, actually. The one I got from my friend Greg. It is a big, heavy CRT. I don't know the size, but it's a flat screen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are fine. Yeah. But it is SD. Yes. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. No, that's great.
Yes.
That's probably like one of the best ones you can find as well. And so, you know, I would, yeah. I mean, with a flat screen, you don't need to do a whole lot of like overscan adjusting, but you know, if you wanted to, you could poke around in the back there, you know, get a screwdriver and be careful not to touch too many things that look dangerous. But yeah.
Do I cut the red wire? Is that it?
I would just leave that alone.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, don't touch any wires.
Raymond, I'm exploding right now.
Well, no, you wouldn't, because you wouldn't be talking to me.
Okay. Kaboom.
I'll admit, I did get buzzed by the TV when I was touching it. I did.
Oh, God. You're
It
supposed
was.
to unplug it, man.
I did not touch it actually. It was from a distance, so I got from a good enough distance, half an inch, let's say. I got buzzed, but I'm still standing.
Wow.
No irregular heartbeat.
Okay.
I think I just touched like a stray capacitor, not like the big tube or anything.
Sure.
Not that crazy. I did intend to take off the front panel as well, but I didn't want to mess around too much with taking out the whole tube because I don't have all the tools for that. So
Yeah, let's not go crazy here.
right, I'm fine just cleaning out the outer panels. That's fine. So Windexed the screen as well. So I have this nice little thing in my room, a nice testament to the old days. It's from 1990, and now I play games from 1990 on it.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, I hooked up the Wii, and I have a bunch of virtual console games, and those are.
Wait a minute. Did you just say virtual console?
Did I?
I don't know. Maybe I'm just having a stroke or something.
Maybe I had a stroke. I don't know.
I heard Virtual Vonsol, which sounds like a Swedish actor.
Well, we can rewind it. Anyway, virtual console games. I have a lot of those. And those are well emulated enough that they output at the native resolution that they originally at. So,
Good.
Scan lines and stuff.
Well, I'm very happy for you.
Yeah, it's a nice pickup.
Free
And,
TV.
Yeah, and if I ever move away and I don't have room for it or anything anymore, it's not that big a deal because I got it for free in the first place.
Right. Well, this is what concerns me, is that a free TV on the side of the road says to me, curse. You may have invited a ghost or otherworldly spirit into your home.
Well, I haven't seen anything too dangerous or crazy going on yet.
It already shocked you, right?
Well, I think that was just a natural thing. I mean, I wasn't really paying attention. I mean, that could have easily been explained away as my fault.
What about the blood dripping out of the walls?
Oh, is that what that is?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I thought that was just motor oil.
No!
Huh. Well, I'll have to get some new towels later, I guess.
Yes!
Yeah, okay. Oh, boy. Well, anyway. Fun new dimension to my life.
Yes.
Especially in my life. It's otherwise been going horribly. But we can talk about that some other time.
Not horribly.
Yeah, pretty horribly.
I mean, you found that TV. Yes!
Alex, what's new with you?
Oh, fun.
I'll save the Retronauts talk for Retronauts.
Yeah, sure. I bought grape juice today. Good for you! Thanks. I'm very pleased. Yeah, we both have good news. You found a TV and I bought grape juice.
I'm Alex.
But you gotta let me finish that sentence. I bought grape juice today purely based on the packaging.
Oh, okay.
It was 7-Eleven brand grape juice.
Okay.
And there was something about the packaging that just caught my eye, and I had to pick it up. It's just.
Well, now before you do say anything, I would say, for our listeners at home, 7-Eleven packaging, their in-house brand is very plain.
Sometimes, yes. Like
usually no special pictures or anything on
chips and snacks are usually just white.
Yeah.
They've recently introduced a black series of bags and pouches to hold products, which are pretty slick looking.
Well, at least they're inclusive. Finally.
Yeah. But yeah, and I like the designs of their cartons, because each tea, and this really applies to all teas across all brands. The carton is the color of that tea. So like Mugicha is the barley tea is like a deep brown, and then oolong tea is a lighter brown. Green tea is
there's different kinds of tea.
For fuck's sake. I guess I walked right into that one, didn't I?
Yes.
And the grape juice, the carton of grape juice, the whole surface of it is close-ups of grapes. It's half green grapes and half purple grapes, and those colors blend very well, and it looks very cool.
Sure, okay.
Big fan of grapes.
Yeah, love them. They're nature's candy.
Check it out. They got green grapes. Red grapes. Or I guess they're purple grapes. Yeah, why is it red wine? I guess the wine is red. The mug is red. They should call it red tea. But the grapes are purple. They're not called purple grapes though, right? Are they called red grapes?
Yes.
Are they called
Yes.
Vanessa Redgrave? Okay.
Yeah, you're right.
Sure. Anyway, did that, and today I at work.
No,
I
wait, that's
what?
it. That just because I thought the package was going to be crazier than that. I mean,
No, Ray, it's simple.
Okay, well, fair enough.
I'm not going to buy something because the packaging is crazy. No, you calm down.
All right, let's just stay calm here.
This, my fucking voice.
Look, I'm actually very glad that you have good taste with that kind of graphic design.
I really do like
appealed
pasta.
to you, all the better.
It did.
I was expecting a better build-up. That's
For
all.
fuck's, I'm going to send you a picture
It's my fault.
right now.
It's my fault. No, I don't need to see it. I trust you fine.
Fine. Trust this. Postal code 4440116 Aichiken Nukata Gun Kota Cho Aza Ashinoya. All right.
I did send you your care package.
Oh yeah,
today.
thank you very much. By
Yes.
the way, folks, Raymond is hooking me up with all kinds of bar stuff, games and such.
A couple
Books.
games, mostly books. Yeah,
Big fan of books. The
Books
Prince of
that I can't
Word.
read. Yeah, the Prince of Words.
Thanks.
Thanks.
Yeah, at work today, I was teaching a lesson. I was talking about my summer vacation. I was teaching these three old ladies. I do an elderly class on Tuesday and Thursday mornings, and I was talking about my vacation. Like I was in Pittsburgh for a while, and and as usual, folks, you're familiar with this. Some Japanese people believe erroneously that Japan is the only country to have 4 seasons.
Yes.
And one of these elderly women asked me, she said, it's summer in Japan now. It's very hot. Do you have summer in America? Do you have 4 seasons? And before I can even answer, the woman next to her turned to her and just goes, of course not. And I'm like, oh, no, actually we do. Like the majority of countries in the world.
I got my hopes way too up during your build-up there. God.
Lots of fun. Now, one thing I noticed while I was in America.
No.
Thank you. When I was hanging out at SFO in the lounge there, I connected to Nintendo Zone on my 3DS.
Oh, right. Yeah.
That's like a public thing where you can play demos and stuff.
Right.
And they have it at specific locations, like the airport.
Basically, it connects to any Wi-Fi spot that is named like ATT Wi-Fi or
Oh,
whatever
neato.
else. Yeah, it just
Okay.
looks for the SSID. It's silly.
Well, here's the disappointing thing about that is that I got a note. The 3DS gave me a notification. It's like, hey, look, you can connect to the Nintendo Zone. I'm like, all right, that looks fun. So I open it up. I connect to the Nintendo Zone. I see all this cool stuff available. And then
I haven't even gotten that far.
and I try to do some of them. And it's like, oh wait, no, you're on a Japanese 3DS. You can look at this shit, but don't touch.
Oh yeah.
Basically, I could not access any of it, but the system was still like, hey, just try the Nintendo Zone, you
Yeah.
dick.
That's
Flight
interesting.
delayed, you sorry sack of crap. Look through this pretty window that you'll never be able to cross
I don't
into.
think the 3DS said that.
Shut up. Sorry.
I'm the whiz.
Listen up, fuckface. I'm your 3DS. I'd like to do my 3DS's voice.
Step 9. Step 9.
I did when we were at the beach. I did make up this character for the week called Alex Beachmeyer.
Please don't talk anymore. Please do not.
I would talk to my I just did it when my aunt was around. It was basically I was just talking like a 10 and 10 character.
Like all your characters.
This whole character is like he's trying to sell you on the beach, like he wants you to come rent a beach house, but he's terrified of everything at the beach.
Okay.
Take a dip in the pool. I highly recommend it. Don't actually go onto the beach though; it's terrifying. So imagine that for a week. Hi, folks.
Well, we'll workshop it.
Okay. One other thing about the beach house, I meant to mention this last week, but the plan was for me to sleep on a pull-out sofa in the office of this rental house.
Mm-hmm.
And we get
What,
there.
where like guests come in?
What?
In the office where like new guests come in and
No. The house, like an office, is a room in a house with a computer desk and a sofa and a painting and a table.
You had me fooled for a second.
Yeah. I had to drive down and sleep in the leasing office.
Yes.
Well, good night.
I don't work here. Sorry.
I had to sleep on the pull-out sofa up there, and it's a 10-hour drive that we did in 12 hours. We got there exhausted on that first
10
day.
and 12.
Thank you. And we unload the car, and we're all hanging out in the house, and it's like evening, and my brother and my uncle and I already killed like a case of beer, and I ate a lot of delicious food, and all I wanted to do was go upstairs and just fall into bed and fall asleep. Mm-hmm. And it's midnight at this point, and I slowly trudge up the stairs to this office, and I take the top cushion off of the couch to pull out the bed, and taped to the bed is a piece of paper in what looked like 4 people's handwriting. Like, it looked like a different person wrote each word. It just said, "Do not use sleep."
Wow.
It looked like somewhat 4 people whose first language was not English had to communicate that you should not pull out the bed and sleep on it.
Yeah.
And that was what
from Australia.
Thanks. And that was what they decided to write. Do not use sleep.
Yeah. Okay. Did you ever meet like the owners or the
No.
people?
I slept on the floor that night, and then we called the office the next day, the real office, the next day, and they brought over a air mattress.
Ugh. I see.
I know.
What do you think would have happened if he slept on it?
Sucked into the nether realm.
Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's a bitch.
Hell. Yeah. I'm collapsible.
The new fold-up Alex. Stretches out to a comfortable 14 feet.
Stretch Al Strong.
Alex!
Thanks. But
That
yeah,
sounded
of
fun.
course, we've established I'm back in Japan. Lots of fun. Still
Lots of using sleep.
Still not smoking, which
Yeah.
is great. And something I realized a couple days into this, it's weird how I can. I'm sure a lot of people do this. You remember like lines of dialogue from TV shows and movies that you've forgotten for 10 years, but as soon as something is applicable and rings true for or about you, you remember these lines from various media. In my case, after I stopped smoking for about a week, I recalled an episode of The Oblongs, which I believe had 2 episodes, like 6 or 7, on Adult Swim, and I don't even remember the name of the character, but the wife with the detachable hair quit smoking in one episode, and she says, "I'm finding out everything has a smell, and I do not like it one bit." That's how I'm feeling.
Wow.
This
You should
really
drop that clip in.
I should.
Pickles, what are you doing?
Suddenly all my senses are back. I just discovered that everything has a smell, and I don't like it. Did you know vomit tastes bad?
Yes, I've heard rumors to that effect.
This bothered me only because I was on the train the other day next to a bag of milkweed that was disguised as a man. Like, it smelled like somebody's backyard. And I almost wish that my olfactory faculties, I like to call them, were still under the mask of smoke.
Can I take a minute?
Sure.
To say how I love how you describe things?
Sure, thank you.
Disguises them. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, just the grossest, most malodorous guy.
I don't know what that word means.
Malodorous?
You mean he was very melodic?
Yes, right. He was singing about how bad he smelled.
Ah.
I'm listening.
I smell. Is what I heard.
Uh-huh.
On the other hand, though, I got to say, I do enjoy smelling good things more sharply now. Like, I bike to work, and I pass this stretch. It's about a half mile of like valley in the middle of the city, like outside the castle. I think it was part of the old castle moat. It's now overgrown and it's lush and it's full of trees and it smells fantastic. I love it.
Uh-huh.
Good for you.
Sorry, I'm drinking my tea.
Okay, good for the smoking. How about the drinking?
Well, there's different kinds of tea. How about the drinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, certainly not every day anymore. I did go out drinking last night as I was invited by a friend.
Okay.
Right. And tonight I'm working at Genesis, and I'll probably receive a drink or two as payment, but that's about it.
Sure. Just checking in, buddy.
Yeah. I gotta say, though, it's really hard. Not hard, but it's a bit testing to cut back on drinking and quit smoking while catching up on Mad Men. Because the entire show is just... I mean, if you could smoke a glass of whiskey, they would find a way to do it. It's just...
I'm sure they tried back then. In the
yes.
60s.
It's just every scene. Everyone smokes in every scene. Everyone drinks in every scene. It's yeah. Not the kind of thing you should watch when you're trying to kick a habit.
No, I probably wouldn't want to watch it, and I don't even have the habit.
No. Oh, it's a good show, though.
I believe you.
I
believe America.
Did you know that Don Draper lives in the town of Ossining, which is where I grew up before I moved to Pittsburgh? And get this.
What? How is it spelled?
Ossining. Ossining. Why?
I just keep finding out new things about you.
Yes. And get this, in the show, they talk about going to Carvel to get an ice cream cake. Carvel being a ice cream chain on the East Coast. And I distinctly remember the Carvel store in Ossining. I've been there. It's like I'm a part of Mad Men.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, your dad was alive back then.
That's true.
So, it's not like you were exactly alive. It's not like you existed, but...
Yeah, I know.
You were potentially there.
Potentially.
Yeah.
Check it out. Fudgy the Whale.
Right.
Cookie Puss.
Right.
Cookie Opus.
Right. Wait, those are different?
Yeah, they had Cookie Opus for St. Patrick's Day.
I should have guessed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Was it mint flavored?
I don't know.
Well, it should be. Because if you got the Shamrock Shakes...
Then
you should have, mint
By the way, my uncle had a horrible bout of the Shamrock Shake.
But he was Italian.
That's right. That's Italian.
Did I tell you I'm Italian?
I see. Okay.
I know, but now it's like, I like pasta.
I wish I hadn't forgotten the context of that.
Well, let me give you the run up.
I really do like pasta.
No. Okay, fine.
Before that.
No.
No? Sorry. No!
So what's next?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Crazy how things seem to repeat. History repeats itself.
History repeats itself.
History repeats itself.
This has been. All right.
You suck, McBain!
Thanks.
Well, Alex, I'm not sure if you have much else to talk about, because I sure don't. I could talk to you more about the TV.
No!
Okay. Well, like I said, it's a 19-inch, and, it'd be nice if I did have something bigger or something newer even, because, some of the later ones from the later 90s, those usually are better tubes to them. I mean, this isn't a perfect set. I mean, it still has a tiny, tiny bit of burn-in on it. I think they just left a display on there, and no one figured out how to take it off with the remote, so I think, but, it's free, and so I'm not complaining, and I think it'll serve me well for as long as it can.
Gonna choke on this fucking chocolate.
In conclusion, I'm gay.
We are now entering the vortex.
Well, I'm glad you had the courage to come out on No More Whoppers. Folks, you heard it here first.
Take the people out of the oven!
Great. Holocaust. All right, can we take a quick break?
As quick as you want it to be.
All right. Well, just enough that I can drink some tea.
We're on a break.
Operators are standing by, smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. Bounce their shoes at the end of their feet and wish they could go home. Operators are standing by, poking holes in the ceiling tiles, making jokes about their old boyfriends and days gone by. Operators are standing by, talking about their portrayal on the TV where an actress sits with a headset in outer space. That's enough talking, ladies. Operators are standing by, smoking cigarettes and drinking coffee. Pass around the
Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. I'm Ray. That is Alex.
Yes.
Don't worry. I'm not going to take that again. That's
Good.
exactly as intended.
Good.
Me making funny voices, always intentional.
That's how you pronounce our names in foreign countries.
No More Whoppers. Australia! Well, Alex.
Hi.
What have we have?
Final Fantasy VII.
Okay. The materia. The ultimate weapon. Football practice.
Junction system? Oh, sorry, guys.
Oh.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
So.
I'm playing that game.
Okay. Last week you were playing Dragon Quest VII.
That's right. I'm putting that on hold.
How about a new podcast called 7 on 7 in 7?
How about that, bro?
Yeah.
Alex!
I don't know how this happened, but Mayumi got interested in DQ7.
You don't know how?
I was playing it. We were hanging out and I was playing it, and then she wanted to play it, so she started, and now she hasn't stopped.
Well, that's good.
Now, I would not recommend DQ7 for someone's first Dragon Quest, let alone somebody's first RPG, and yet that's what she's doing. But she's handling it pretty well.
We all have different ways we enter through this world.
That's true.
That
My
can be
first
one of them.
RPG was Phantasy Star.
And it's a good-looking, good-sounding game right now, so
Yes.
could be worse.
Could be a lot worse. And she borrowed my 3DS, and I also lent her the strategy guide that I had for it. So
Fantastic.
just in case.
Right. Sounds good.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, you're playing Final Fantasy VII.
I'm playing Final Fantasy VII, which is a game that I now wish had an option to just skip all of Midgar, all of that bullshit, because I have started that game it probably over 24 times, I think, in my lifetime. I've started.
Sounds about right. Yeah, me too. Me too.
Several dozen new games, and maybe only about half of them made it out of Midgar before getting bored.
I could probably re-storyboard that opening FMV if you really wanted me to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bet everybody could. I just saw the statistics on this. Everybody in America alive today has started at least 3 new games of Final Fantasy VII. in their
Wow.
lifetime. Yeah, I know. I was
Amazing
very
stats.
shocked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yowza.
The only time I think I finished the game was when it came out when I was in high school in 1997. And that was back in the day when I would finish an RPG
Yeah.
and I would immediately start a new game. Like even if it didn't have New Game Plus, I just wanted the experience to keep going, so I would start a new game.
I've never done that. I never found the courage to or the strength.
It's a sickness.
You want a fun fact though?
Yes.
I never beat 7.
No, 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 no!
You're not missing anything.
I guess not.
Guess what? Cloud and Company saved the world.
I had my most involved attempt to do that about 10 years ago.
Yeah?
And then, I got it when it first came out on PSN just because it was an event at the time. So, yeah, why the fuck not?
Sure.
So, and then I played it for
Raymond,
a few hours.
Now, Ray, Cloud is in the cloud.
Yes. By the way, were you playing it on the PSP or PS3 now because you hooked that up to the internet?
Actually, I bought it on PSN years and years ago.
Right, but I mean, okay. Most recently?
Finish my fucking sentence, Raymond. Yes, I started playing it on PS3 years ago.
I'm sorry, I mean to let you finish a sentence.
And then I stopped playing it, and then I realized, I can put this on my PSP! So I did that, and I started a new game on there.
You just realized?
Yes.
Ah.
It's fun. You know, I'm into futon gaming. You know?
Is that what they call it?
That's what I call it.
I see. Yeah.
Anyway, it's a fun game. It's about a guy named Claude.
Yeah.
He's got this sword.
Remember when we thought it was Claude?
Yeah.
Some magazines, I guess, were printing as Claude, and I liked that. I didn't like Cloud.
Yeah, Cloud is too much of a hippy-dippy name, I think. I'm Cloud.
What about Titus?
Titus.
A bit more.
That's bad, too.
Oh.
Or in Japanese, just Tita.
Yeah, that's odd as well.
Yeah. And get this, Yuna, Hank.
Oh, really?
In Japanese, yeah. What is up with that?
Well, they changed it for the HD collection, so now it's Hank is canon, so around the world.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of weird name changes, I was asking, last time I was at Genesis, I asked Tsuchimoto about this, and he did not know. Do you have any idea why Capcom changed Goki to Akuma for Street Fighter?
Oh, yeah, no idea.
What the fuck is
that? No
idea.
I mean, they did that a lot, not just like Street Fighter, but like Darkstalker's characters had their names changed, and it doesn't. There's no clear explanation as to why. Yeah, same thing with Shenlong, who is Goken.
Yeah.
Actually, that's canon now. It is Goken all over. But I mean, that was originally Shenlong and all that crap. Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Or did do that.
Thanks, Capcom.
Yeah, but you know, now that I have this SD TV next to me, maybe I'll play Final Fantasy on that.
Oh my god, again with the bragging.
I got it for free, you know.
Damn, fuck.
It's an old Sony.
Yes, I know.
That, huh?
And you found gold bullion
Trinitron.
inside. I get it.
Trinitrons are good. People like those. Video games.
And you accidentally bumped the side and a panel opened up and diamonds fell out. I get it.
Yep.
It used to be Bonnie and Clyde's TV.
And then I bought a Tesla Model S.
God damn it.
You should come by and look at that, bro. Oh, yeah. You just push the handle and it slides out and you open the door with it. This is awesome.
Oh, shit.
Anything else about games? Or else I'll move on.
I better find a TV soon or I'm just gonna feel really inadequate.
Well, you just said you had one.
I know, but I gotta keep up with you. It's a contest now. Yours
is probably better. It sounds like it's newer, so.
Thank you. Yes. 1991.
The year the Super NES was released.
So wait, this is the year of Luigi, right?
Yes.
Going by the Zodiac, the Chinese Zodiac?
Yes.
So that means that 2001 was also the year of Luigi? Or is he...
No,
is he the 13th sign?
That's when Luigi's Mansion came out. So
oh my god, yeah.
Sure, why not?
Yeah, and that's when
every 10
Silent Hill 2? I got nothing. Yes, yeah, somebody do a Silent Hill 2 hack with put Luigi in it.
It'll happen. Somebody will hack that PC version. I'm sure it's easy.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Wow!
Well, you know, Maria can be twisted to Mario pretty easily.
Oh my god, yeah! Holy shit, that has to be intentional.
One letter off. Yes. Speaking of that, though, I just read something about this new movie coming out called Prince Avalanche.
Prince Avalanche? Oh, it all comes back to Final Fantasy VII.
No, I'm afraid not.
Oh.
It's sort of a comedy-ish movie with Paul Rudd and Emile Hirsch. And
I like them.
Yeah, their characters dress in these overalls, and sometimes the Paul Rudd character will wear a green one, and Emile Hirsch will wear red. And they look very Mario and Luigi-ish, and there was this article that said, yeah, that was kind of intentional by the costume lady, they said.
Nice.
To make them sort of look like Mario and Luigi figures.
Pretty good.
And Not action figures, I mean figures, characters. And Paul Rudd also has like a mustache, so, it just helps everything along.
I love it.
So, yeah, if you want to watch that movie and pretend they actually are Mario and Luigi, you have my permission.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, boy.
And Iwata's.
Thanks, Iwata.
Yeah.
The year of Iwata.
Oh,
yeah, I got one of those special street passes, the gold ones. I got another one of those. I don't know
Sure.
who it was, though. I already forgot. Did something happen, like, last week?
I don't know. I don't think I got one.
Promote something?
During I think like a couple months ago, because of the Luigi crap, I got special passes from like 7 different Nintendo developers.
Yeah.
And it kept getting distributed while the system was still sleeping, so I got like this row of guys, and now I have them all in my Mii Plaza. It's just like a bunch of Nintendo staff in Luigi hats.
Nice.
It's like Miyamoto, Tezuka, some of the other guys, all for Luigi stuff. It's like, okay, that's nice, guys.
Mama Luigi.
Those are like all of the Miis now on my Japanese 3DS.
I have to say I'm not pleased with the glitching that happens sometimes on my Final Fantasy VII.
Like what?
when you back out of the menu and you go back to the game screen, sometimes it's just a mess of pixels. I don't think that's supposed to happen.
Like colors are wrong, that sort of thing, or
more than it's just garbled. Except for Claude. I'm going to call him that forever now.
Yeah. I rename him
Also,
as Claude every time.
I don't know if this is if this was a glitch or if this is just a difference between the American and Japanese versions, but the first boss battle with that scorpion robot did not use the boss music. You know, the butt rock. It was a different song from another part of the game. I don't know if that's supposed to happen.
I don't know, but maybe it was intentional.
But that's the end. I'm playing the international version, by which I mean the re-released version in Japan. Okay, maybe they.
Who knows?
Swapped it around.
Oh, does that include the special disc too?
I don't
the
think
fourth
so.
disc with.
Oh, yes, it does. There are 4 discs. Yes,
yeah,
it does.
The bonus
cool.
material. Yeah.
What's on that?
Like early footage of the game.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it looks kind of neat.
Yeah, they had test screenings. They have Robert De Niro reading for Cloud, which I always thought was a bad match.
Uh-huh.
Did I tell you I'm Italian?
Abe Vigoda as Sephiroth? Whatever.
I love it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that is just like an emulation bug on there.
Well, it's gross.
Yeah.
It's gross and I'm offended.
Okay. Sorry. I'll try and do better next time.
It's such... it's one of those games that I really want to like as much as I used to, but I just can't.
Is it because of graphics? Or...
it's just graphics.
You starting like a dozen games over again.
Yeah, that's part of it. I mean, it's just pure boredom until I get out of Midgar, and it's like
Burnout.
I can explore this world now. But it's also just... The story is dumb.
But so do you not have the urge with this game to like go crazy with maxing out characters, getting all the secret bosses, all the hidden weapons, all that kind of stuff?
Oh no, not at all.
Yeah. Okay.
For some reason, I do that with some games, but not this one because I already did that in high school.
I see.
I already maxed everyone out. I already did all the optional stuff. You know, I grinded in the final dungeon fighting movers, those 3 orange balls, LOL, until everybody, until I mastered all the materia.
Yeah. So, I mean, are you just kind of playing it for a quick nostalgia juice?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure that's really what their intent was releasing it. I mean, that's why.
But now I'm tempted to move on to 8.
Yeah. Have you played that as much over and over?
No, that's one that I don't think I beat in high school, actually. I think I finally beat it in college.
I see.
But I'd like to play it again.
Well, now you're in Japan, you can use the Pocket Station features.
Fuck you.
Pet Chocobo, whatever it was.
I don't know if I could play Final Fantasy VIII again, because I am the kind of person who will sit in a battle and draw magic from enemies until I have a stock of 99 of every spell.
Yes.
It's
yeah,
like
that's one of those things where once you find out, it's like, oh, I'm going to be here a while.
Increasing my stock of magic directly increases my stats. Well, why not stay here and just draw until my stats are maxed out?
Mm-hmm. I'm sure there's a lot of people that do that now.
Yeah.
And just like, get out of the way, though. Right?
That's what I did. That's how I played in high school. Is I had a little tiny TV and my PlayStation in my room, and I would sit on my bed and do homework and just put something heavy on the controller to keep my guys drawing magic from enemies.
What kind of TV was that?
It was a tiny white TV with a built-in VCR.
Was it a Sony?
I don't remember.
No. I was joking around, but actually, now that you describe it, it sounds like one I had as well. I had a small white GE 13-inch TV with a VCR in it.
Nice. Yeah, I used to watch my Mystery Science Theater tapes on that.
Yeah, I think I did too.
And I used to tape The Daily Show. Like, I had 4 VHS tapes that were just full. It was just all Daily Show episodes. And I would just put them in the VCR and watch them.
I will flip my shit if we had the exact same TV and did the exact same things on it. Holy shit.
I bought mayonnaise for making paninis. What ethnicity is mayonnaise as a surname? Where is Patty Mayonnaise's family from? Is that French?
It's a racially neutral world.
No, mayonnaise is white. How is that racially neutral?
No, it's just like a funny last name for the character. Everybody's a bunch of different colors. So it's not that big a deal. Really.
Mayonnaise. Funny. What was Roger? Roger Klotz?
Yeah.
Skeeter Costanza? What was Skeeter's last name?
I don't remember.
Jerk store!
Thanks. Mr. Dink.
Right. Bringing it back to Seinfeld, I kept thinking it was Mayor Dinkins.
Yeah. 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 Somebody write up an analysis of the various ethnicities of Bluffington.
Write a book called Doug and Psychology. Philosophy. No, excuse me, yes. There's a book called The Legend of Zelda and Philosophy. I need that as a drop. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, that seems like the ultimate fan thing that you can do is take your favorite thing and write a philosophy book about it.
Yeah, I would say the Zelda thing is probably a little bit more legit than, anything else written on the internet. But yeah, it's still kind of, it's worth turning your nose up once you first hear of it. It's like, what is it called? What?
There is a Dragon Quest book like that in Japan, but I do not own it, unfortunately.
Oh. Is it called that, or like?
No, it's basically like lessons I learned from Dragon Quest, or like how to walk the road of Dragon Quest, something like that.
Dragon Quest for the soul.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, I read that Dragon Quest article on. Okay, answer this: is it Us Gamer or US Gamer?
US.
Thank you. Aren't they based in England?
Because it's a spinoff of Eurogamer.
Oh, that must be the one that's based in England. Anyway, I'm just gonna call it Us Gamer because it's my new LinkedIn. I read this thing on Us Gamer about.
I'm sure they love that.
How DQ is looking dead in America.
I know, by Jeremy Parrish.
Yes, and it made me very sad.
Well, you don't have to believe it.
No, but I mean,
you can always take the denial stance and just write a mean comment saying, "No, you're wrong."
I can't do that because factually it made a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm.
It's just too expensive, and it's not worth the risk to put those out here, even though it's a beloved series by many people.
Well, I wouldn't let facts bother you too much.
Here's something that is bugging me. This is my boggle right now, is playing FF7. And I've wondered this before, and it's been talked about to death, but like everyone is bemoaning the death of the Final Fantasy series, and 7 is still like the most popular one because it was everybody's first RPG, etc., etc. Why don't they just fucking remake it already?
I think the stakes are too high.
What does that mean?
you have to put a whole lot of work into basically rebuilding the world, and the whole thing is that people really don't want a remake. I mean, I'm sure you do it in a sense, but I mean, most other people just want basically their memory. They just want their childhood back. And if they redid the game truly and, you know, updated it to something that looked more like, you know, let's say, you know, Advent Children, people would just trash it the same day as they would any other brand new Final Fantasy. And
critically, I'm sure, but it would sell, is what I'm saying. I mean, I don't think people, these people who are nostalgic for their childhood, I don't think that can be proven either. I don't think they realize that that's what they want. I think they would snatch it up because it's a remake of Final Fantasy VII. Like, full stop. Like, that's all they want out of it.
Square Enix is also learning very hard now that they can't make crazy projections of sales and then not meet them. So they have to figure out ways to basically make money for real with surer things than that. And I don't mean like Final Fantasy 15. I mean just smaller things. Like, instead of remaking things, rather just make like an HD remaster like FF10 and Kingdom Hearts stuff, while still, you know, promising sequels that most people would still be interested in and want, and not so much, you know, a full-on from the bottom-up remake. I don't know. That's just my view. But it basically boils down to, yeah, they are stupid.
It's just it would make so much money. It could be a piece of shit. It could be.
I don't like that argument, though. I mean, people say that all the time about all sorts of things. Like, oh man, you know, Nintendo just released every single game on Virtual Console. It makes so much money, but it's like it hasn't been proven that it's made money now, and they already put a lot of them on the Wii already, and it didn't seem to do enough for them to really put enough effort into it. So.
No,
things like that.
I'm talking about a Final Fantasy VII.
I'm talking about that general argument when people bring up things of that nature. It's like, they should remake Star Tropics as well. Oh my god, wouldn't that be... It's like, you are like part of the small percent that remembers Star Tropics. You know, things like that.
No, I don't think that's not exactly what I'm saying.
I know it's not, but I'm saying that sentiment is not entirely founded in facts.
But it is a fact that Square Enix is a company and that their goal is to make money, right?
Yeah,
they're supposed to make money.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying a Final Fantasy VII remake would make a shit ton of money.
Well, you can't prove it, is what I'm saying. Things have changed.
Why did they do all that scattershot bullshit? All the Final Fantasy VII games, like Surge of Cerberus or whatever the fuck?
Because they thought that would work instead.
Yeah, but why did they do that in the first place? Because FF7 was wildly popular. Let's expand that universe.
And instead, they made, you know, the movie, which, you know, was not like a huge worldwide success, and they made one shitty spin-off and another one that only came out on Japanese cell phones, and another PSP one that was actually good, but, you know, people didn't really care over here because it was for pure PSP. So, I mean, it's not like that shouldn't have been done, but it was just like shitty timing and shitty management on their part. It was just part of the things that brought them down to this level now with all the other Final Fantasy stuff.
Oh, but I'm not even saying this because I'm a huge Final Fantasy VII fan, because I am not. I think it's a very flawed game and there's a lot of stuff I don't like about it, but it does have the nostalgia appeal for me personally, because I got so wrapped up in it in high school.
Yeah.
And I think that if I don't know, if they appeal to that sensibility, like people like me who think it's kind of a shit game but still have good memories of it, I mean, I would buy it.
Wow. Good for you. No, I'm kidding. I mean, I probably would too.
It's not number one on my list of most requested remakes. That would be Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 on the 3DS. Do that, guys.
Yeah.
With the DQ7 engine. That would be great.
Yeah, you're right. No, instead, let's remake Dragon Quest Monsters 2.
I tried so hard.
A new one, yeah.
I've tried so hard. I really don't like the Monsters games.
No, me neither.
It's just not fun for me.
They don't even work as a stopgap. Like, I got, the Monsters games in between, like, waiting for 9. It's just like, this isn't doing it.
Yeah.
This is not the same people. It's not that good.
No. Not at all. Oh, God, and I saw somebody on Twitter link me to this Dragon Quest browser game called Monster Parade.
Oh, really? It's official?
Looks, yeah, and it's like you have a wagon and monsters, and you walk across the screen, and your monsters beat up other monsters, and they join you, and you've got this string of monsters now. It
sounds like a browser game.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's like two of the most unappealing things to me are non-main series DQ games and browser games, and put them both together, and I'm out of the room. Like I'm gone.
You just blit out of the room.
Yes.
Bloop. Where'd he go?
Yeah, you pull out a photo and I'm fading.
Yes. We gotta get your parents back together.
and then somehow get Dragon Quest 1, 2, and 3 remade.
Yeah. Using this Dragon Quest Almanac.
Oh.
Personally, I would just rather they finished Final Fantasy 15.
Yeah, okay.
And just, see if that's shit or not. Because it's only taking about 12 years.
I've lost hope after 13. Like, that's all. There's nothing left for me now. I'm going to try 14, I think. But that's different. That's not aimed at the same crowd.
Yeah.
It's not aimed at the hyper shiny anime fan crowd. Like everybody has a motorcycle that transforms into a genie or whatever the fuck.
Really? In FF14? Oh, you were...
No, like that was really the only time that when I was playing 13 and I got to that cutscene where like everybody jumps out of an airship or something, and then they transform in mid. Their transformers come out and then catch them, and then suddenly they're like racing on the ground. Like I had to put the controller down and stand up and walk away and take a deep breath and go back and sit back down.
Well, 13 was destined to be a mess. Like, just from the first look at it. And, like, I'm not saying 15 won't be a mess. I'm sure it'll be pretty messy, maybe in spots. But it's like, it has had a different team, and it does have more appealing gameplay on the face of it, but
yeah,
we'll see.
Chris Kohler wrote some great articles about this for Wired. If you haven't read those, folks, go check them out. It's all about how Final Fantasy's pretty much dead. Artistically, creatively, anyway.
My whole general thought is that I'm still kind of appreciative of the fact that Final Fantasy games try and be different each time.
Do they really?
Yes, but, it doesn't always work out. And I think the real problem, the real thing that brings JRPGs down, the real game that does, are the Tales games. The Tales of games. Because those never change. Those are the exact same game every single time. They do not change.
Yeah.
Nothing ever is moving forward. Nothing really ever seems different. And they can claim it up and down till the end of time. It's the same shit. And that is really what kills that genre is, just the lack of innovation.
Yes.
And the lack of difference.
The only time I have ever returned a game for full retail value, got my money back, was Tales of Symphonia.
Mm-hmm.
I was so excited when that came out.
Well, it's coming out again.
Oh, fuck. I was like, this is great. I played Tales of Fantasia on the PlayStation. I had okay memories of that. And then I saw screenshots of Tales of Symphonia. Like, this looks great. Look at this guy. He's got 2 swords. He's like Leonardo if he was a person and not a turtle. The turtle, not the real guy. He was already a real guy.
Yeah. It's like the first couple were good.
Sure. Right? And I played that, and it's like... At first, I almost thought it was like making fun of JRPG tropes because it had fucking all of them. It's a mysterious girl who doesn't remember her past. She's a different race and it's ancient civilization, and this boy's an outcast, etc., etc., etc.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like, oh no, this is an earnest attempt at making a video game.
Mm-hmm.
I can't have this in my house.
Yeah. And it doesn't take.
No.
And sure, Final Fantasy has fallen on its face a few times, and that certainly is a valid criticism to say that it's dying or dead or what have you.
Yeah.
But I think also you're not really looking in the right places if you're trying to look for the actual source of what is bringing everything down as far as Japanese RPG development.
Sure. You know what? I'm gonna defend FF7 a little tiny bit. I'm noticing things as I play the game that would not happen in a Final Fantasy today. By which I mean, like, I just got out of the Shinra building. What a piece of shit that is. And there's the part where you're in the elevator and one of the Turks enters the elevator, and you're not sure if he knows who you are yet. And Cloud is standing there. This Turk walks in the elevator, and then he just points upwards and he goes, "Can you go up to the next floor, please?" Like, I can't imagine a scene like that happening. Like, think about it in Final Fantasy now. What would happen? It would be like your party's in an elevator. A bad guy comes in and you've got to fight him, or there's some kind of altercation. There's you get
or even more specific than that. It's like there would never be a chance in any of those games where nobody would know who the heroes are.
yeah, that's true.
It's like everybody figured out who Tidus and Yuna were, and Vaughn and Pinello and Bosch and all those guys. Like, they became pretty famous in that world pretty easily. And, yeah. So, yeah. None of those mundane moments anymore. Yeah.
Yeah, but I love those moments. And that's why I cling to Dragon Quest, because it's a whole game. I mean this in the nicest way possible. It's a whole game of mundane moments.
Yeah.
It's just casual, everyday stuff. And one of the reasons I love 7 so much is that each island that you go back in time to save is its own self-contained storyline. You've got these 2 odd dozen vignettes and characters and drama that unfolds that's completely independent of the actual overarching storyline.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Would you call it homely?
I'll tell you what. Hang on a sec. I think Lance Lord. I think something's happening in Shadowlaw right now.
Okay.
Hang on a sec.
All right.
He's knocking on the door. Hang on a sec. I'm gonna go look out. I'm gonna go look out the people, the reverse people.
Love it.
Okay, no.
Oh.
It was. Turns out it was just a guy who was knocking on Shadowlaw's door.
Fucking guys.
And he was like, "Hey, are you coming?" And Mr. Shadowlaw, which I guess is his name.
Yeah.
Was like, "Hey, I'm finishing up something real quick, and then I'll be right out." And then he said, "Okay."
Okay.
I think it's just a couple of guys.
2 guys from Kabul
who are up to no good.
Started making trouble.
Where?
In the neighborhood.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Anyway, video games.
Anyway, yeah, fun talking about role-playing games.
As I was saying, they stand to make a lot of money if they remake Final Fantasy Mystic Quest.
Right. Yep, no argument there. Brain transplant, $39.99.
What?
That was the print ad for Mystic Quest.
Jesus Christ.
You remember that?
No.
It was like an X-ray of a skull. Just said brain transplant, $39.99, and then the actual description text was like, "Oh, it would be a brainy move for you to pick up this game at this price." A game specifically designed for dumb American RPG players. Well, they didn't harp on that too much. I mean, no. I want to make a footnote. I don't hate every Tales game. I do like Tales of the World Radiant Mythology. Sure. That's a good quest-based, kind of dungeon-y version of it. Okay. Hey, here's some video game trivia. Did you know that in Japan, Final Fantasy Mystic Quest is called Super Mario USA? Yes. Isn't that interesting? I did know that, yes. That's pretty great. Uh-huh. And Final Fantasy VII Crisis Core is also known as Doki Doki Panic. Damn it, I was about to do a Doki Doki Panic one. Yeah. Green Day's seminal album, Doki Doki Panic. Yes. That's why I bought it. I was fooled. No, actually, I bought it because I tried to be cool in 6th grade. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was 6th grade, wasn't it? Pretty much, yeah. I think it worked. Yeah. For like a week. I just saw you on the cover of... Oh. Yes, holding my TV. How many...
Ray Barthold, a success story.
The first time O Magazine devoted a cover subject to anyone other than Oprah. And it was me
is
holding
she just
my
on
SDTV.
every cover?
Yeah. She has full control.
What a racket.
Makes some sense, I mean.
I guess. God, I only just... Was that an on-air realization when I realized that a Harpo is Oprah backwards?
Yes, it was.
Okay, great.
It was.
I forget what episode it was, but Jesus Christ.
It was.
That's the definition of an Alex moment.
Whatever episode it was, it's going in the Hall of Fame.
I hope I just blew somebody's mind right now saying that.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, not everyone listens to every episode.
No.
Oh, my God.
But they should.
Well, should we take another break?
I think we should. We're going to be right back. We've got minimal fan fun, but I'm sure we can make something work.
Minifun. Sounds like Metamucil. Or one of those things.
Boosh!
Back in a minute. Folks, we're back. It's No More Whoppers. We're back with more No More Whoppers. How about that? See, you thought we'd be back with something else, but no, you might. Alex, hi? Anybody?
No!
Al. Batman? Joker? McCloud?
Claude?
Mrs. Beasley? Oh, yeah, that's right. McCloud.
God damn it. Fox McCloud.
Mikhail's Novi? Hogan's Harrows.
God damn it. Why is that funny?
G-Troop.
MOMA's family?
That's just the kind of fun we have here on the show.
Yes.
So you said we had minimal fan fun?
Yeah, we have no donations, unfortunately. We have one Facebook like, which I'm going to sit on. I'd like to apologize.
Sit on it, Potsy.
I'd like to apologize to one Kwong Son who liked the Facebook page.
Would you do, ban him?
No, but we don't have enough to do a whole string of them. I like to have at least 4 in the chamber before we pull the trigger on Facebook likes.
Well, should we still do something?
And other gun metaphors. No.
Okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, we can play The Balcony is Closed.
Well, first of all, let's play a minimal fan fun theme.
Okay. Fan fun. Pretty good. Now, I rented several movies recently to watch with Mayumi, and
it's movie night.
It's movie night here at No More Whoppers.
Casa de Fraioli.
And I'd like to play this episode with movies I've watched recently.
Okay. Music? Anybody?
Oh, hang on. Got a Pikachu. No, Ray, no. No, that. All right, Raymond, I'd like to start off with a movie I watched recently. I don't remember who went first last time, so why don't I go first? Wait a minute, you got to play the theme song.
Got
a Pikachu. No! That's not it.
Wait, are we guessing it? Okay, fine.
Play the Thank you. All right, I'm going to give... folks, the balcony is closed. You know how it works. 3 plot keywords. My adversary, Raymond, has to guess the movie.
Oh, boy.
Are you ready for keyword number 1 for movie number 1?
I guess so, yeah.
Animal experimentation.
Baby geniuses.
No.
Okay.
Baby Jesus, fuck, man. Number 2. Number 2. Twin brother.
Oh. The Social Network.
No.
Oh.
Number 3. Dying repeatedly.
Groundhog Day.
No. Raymond. It was
Well,
actually
then, what is it, smartass?
The Prestige.
Oh. Yep.
Right? 2006 film starring, check it out, Batman, Wolverine, Michael
Jim
Caine,
Carrey.
Jim
No, wait,
Carrey.
that's Majestic.
Yeah.
I get that mixed up.
I know you do. Yeah. I was on kind of
all the times I had.
I was on kind of a Christopher Nolan kick a couple years ago, last year, and I could not find that movie. It was not on Netflix.
Chris Kick.
Yeah, thanks. It was not on Netflix, and so I rented it. There you go.
All right, Alex. I have mine for you.
Hit me.
I would love to. But first, let me read these keywords. First one, monkey actor.
Oh, Any Which Way But Loose.
No.
Fuck.
Number 2, jungle.
George of the Jungle.
No.
Boy, this is a very fast round, this episode.
We're learning. We're learning as we go, you know.
Yeah.
People seem to get sick of us guessing too much, so. Here's the last one, African dance.
African dance. What was the first one? Jim Carrey?
Monkey actor.
Monkey actor.
Well.
Monkey actor?
Yeah, it's an easy one. You pretty much already guessed it.
Wait a minute, I already... Was I close with Jim Carrey?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell was he in with a monkey? Oh, fuck! Ace Ventura. Which one is it? What was the second one again?
I'm not going to help you. You gotta do that yourself.
Alright, Ace Ventura 2, Nature Calls.
Judges? Yeah, we'll take it.
Yes!
It's When Nature Calls.
Fuck you.
Yes.
I had that poster framed in my room.
I had the soundtrack. That's how I learned to love the President of the United States of America.
Oh, good. Good stuff.
Yep. Boll Weevil was on that soundtrack.
That's a good song.
I bought the soundtracks to pretty much all the Jim Carrey movies at the time.
Oh, he was he was an idol.
Made up about 3/4 of my CD library.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, I've got another movie here that I rented with my Yumi. My Yums, I like to call her. Okay, keyword number 1. Raymond, are you ready?
Yep.
Killer Child.
Problem Child.
No. I don't think he killed anybody in that.
Okay. Could have threatened it.
You could have. Okay, here's one that's oddly specific. Asian woman murdered.
Golly. What's the one that has like a child kind of a killer in it and Hannah?
What? What's Hannah?
Is that not it? Is that not even a killer child movie?
It's Hannah Montana.
No, I guess it's not.
No.
Yeah, it's from like a couple years ago.
All right. This one might give it away. I hope it does. Older version of character. It is basically the premise of this entire movie.
Older version of character. Killer child. I don't know. I'm not that well learned.
Do you give up?
Alien Resurrection.
Final Fantasy VII. Raymond, we were looking for Looper.
Oh.
Yeah. Or the remake that they made with Fish called Grouper.
It wasn't really a remake. It was made in tandem. It was for Fish audiences.
Yes. We know what Fish audiences want.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, now here's something I don't get about this movie poster. I mean, I do get it. I mean, it's stupid. But, like, the whole movie is about Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Bruce Willis. I almost said Will Smith. I don't think...
Willis Smith.
I don't think Will Smith could play future Joseph Gordon-Levitt.
No.
They're at odds during the movie. They're basically enemies. And on the poster for the movie, they're standing back to back, firing away from each other, which never happens in the movie.
Well, I think it's an artistic interpretation of the.
I think it's stupid.
Film. I don't think it's
Raymond.
supposed to depict things that actually happened.
I think it's dumb.
It's not like it's a movie poster from the 50s
Really
where you have
dumb.
to have a scene from
It's
the actual
like
fucking
super
film
dumb.
on it.
I'm Jeremy Piven.
God. Anyway, my movie. Number 2. First keyword, American Civil War.
Well, clearly... Oh, shit. Glory?
No.
Well, you didn't let me finish. I wasn't guessing. I was going to say glory to God in the highest.
No.
Okay.
Second keyword, Code of Honor.
American Civil War. Code of Honor. Ooh, is it Code of Honor?
No.
Okay.
No.
Tom Clancy's Code of Honor?
No.
Hang on. Code of Honor. American Civil War. I can get this, Ray. Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Do you have a real guess?
Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. Don't they go back to the Civil War to get Lincoln? That was a real guess, you ass.
Oh, okay. Well, no. Sorry, Jesus.
It sounded like Jimmy Pardo doing a fan impression.
Yes.
Or Dice's lady.
Well, here's the curveball. Japanese.
American Civil War. Code of Honor. Japanese.
Someone using the sink?
No, there's construction going on outside.
Oh, okay.
I have no control over that. Well, it's about that time. Time to guess.
Yeah.
I gotta think about this now.
Or you can give up.
No, Ray, I'm not like you.
This is not really a tournament bracket here.
I want the $10,000.
It's just for fun.
Oh.
It's just the two of us goofing around.
I know. But fun, it's not fun unless you get seriously competitive.
I'm Alex.
I'm Alex! There we go. Now, was this film made in Japan with a Japanese cast?
Not fully Japanese.
Well,
I
of course.
believe parts of it were made in Japan, yes.
Shit.
Would you like any extraneous hints?
Yes. Give me something here.
Very big budget movie
Okay.
from the last decade.
Glory. I have no idea. I give up.
It is The Last Samurai.
Ah, shit. I forgot that was set during the American Civil War. God
With-
damn it.
With Tommy C.
Yes.
and Kenny W.
Tom Cruise.
Tom's Crud?
Kem Watanabe.
Chemtrail Watanabe.
There he is overhead.
Hello.
I regret nothing. Okay.
Thank you, Disney.
Yeah, that was a pretty good movie.
Oh, I'm glad you think so.
Yeah. All right. I'm going to do my last one.
Of the evening.
All right, Raymond. I've got my last one ready. Are you ready?
All right, Alexander.
Great. Keyword number 1. Silent film.
Uh-huh. What is it? The Great Dictator.
No.
Oh.
What's The Great Dictator?
The famous Charlie Chaplin film.
Oh.
Where he plays the Hitler pastiche character.
Great. Keyword number 2. Stock market crash.
Well, you said silent film, so it can't be Wall Street 2 Money Talks.
No.
So,
Actually, that's not the whole plot keyword. I was not specific enough. I didn't think I had to be this specific, but I'll give you the whole keyword. Stock market crash 1929.
I see. I have no idea. Next
Great.
keyword.
Last keyword. Obscene finger gesture.
What is going on?
Now, you know what? That doesn't help you. I'll give you a bonus. I'll give you a fourth one. Gun in mouth. Or how to play The Balcony is Closed. Gun
I don't
in
know.
mouth.
Is it The Godfather?
No. You've got half of the title.
Part 2.
No. I mean, one of your words is correct and one of your words is incorrect.
Oh. El Godfather.
Yes! We were looking for the artist. The artist.
Oh, okay. Yeah, all right.
Which I believe was the 2011
Son of a bitch.
Best Picture? That won the Oscar, right?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, it was pretty good.
We won a lot of them.
Yeah. Yeah, Mayumi and I, we rented 4 movies. Those 3 plus Cloud Atlas because she hadn't seen it, and I had to see it again.
It's Claude Atlas.
Oh, sorry. Thank you.
All right, then. My third and final movie is another movie with a doofy comedic actor in the lead.
Great.
That's my leading hint. And my first keyword travels just a bit around the world. China.
China. All right. Well, you know, I don't want to embarrass you, but I think it's pretty obvious that this is Rush Hour 2.
Afraid not.
Shit.
Ugh. Okay, next one. Obesity.
Obesity.
Oh boy, obesity.
Is this a comedy?
Yes.
China. Is it in Chinese?
No.
Okay. China and obesity. Is this an
Don't
American
get my
film?
leading hint.
Hmm?
Oh, what, sorry?
Is this an American film?
Oh, yes.
Okay. I don't know if that helps. Fat Trouble in Little China?
No.
I don't. Okay, get the last one. Give me the last one.
Martial arts.
China, obesity, martial arts. I'm tempted to say Beverly Hills Ninja, but
no.
I hang on. I said but that would be
I know,
Japanese, as ninjas are. By the way, that's who leads the ninjas. The ninjas are. Jesus. Comedy. Starring maybe a large, a well-girthed man who does martial arts,
large girthed,
or featuring a large girthed man.
I didn't say man.
I still have no idea. Hang on. Can you give me the year?
Sure. 2008.
2008? Man, I don't know shit about American martial arts comedy movies from 2008.
They made a second one.
You made a second one?
Yeah.
What's the name of the second one?
Movie title 2.
Damn it. I have to get this. I have to redeem myself.
What are you redeeming?
I don't know.
I'm not going to judge you. It's a fun game. After this, we'll go get some ice cream, okay, buddy?
Okay, thank you. Is Jackie Chan in it?
You know, I don't know off the top of my head.
Well, if you don't know, then I'm guessing no.
Yes.
He is in it?
Yes.
The Expendables? Is he in that?
I don't think so.
Okay, shit. Alright, I give up.
It is 2008's Kung Fu Panda.
Ah, shit, I wasn't even thinking animated.
With comedic lead Jack Black.
That's right, I saw that on a plane. It was pretty good.
Once I flew in a plane.
No, once I watched Kung Fu Panda in a plane.
You've got a friend in me.
Sure.
It's jungle out there.
Alright, it's enough Randy.
Well, part of that movie was in a jungle, right?
Sure.
All right. Well, that's The Balcony is Closed.
You gotta play this.
Thank you, Alex, for bringing it up.
You gotta play the music. Wait a minute. Raymond. Some weird overlap there.
Oh, I'm sorry. What happened? Oh. Shut up.
Oh, that's a good idea. Shut up.
I don't like this version of Alex.
It's really hot in here.
All right, let's wind down the show, shall we?
It's 97 degrees right now. Not kidding.
We'll do some fan fun next time.
Yes, we will.
Alex, thanks for joining me.
Anytime.
Of course. Folks, you can go to our website, nomorewhoppers.com, find our donate button, give us some money, please.
Cash monies.
Money is mostly going towards keeping us hosted on the internet. But, you know, if you give us much more than we'd ever thought possible, we might even do something extra special.
Well, we only have $27.30. What does that get us?
Also, go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/nomorewhoppers. Like us, and you can be part of Alex's Name Roundup. That's part of our Facebook Likes Roundup.
Also, that reminds me of Beef and Bean Roundup, which is a delicious meal.
Okay.
Well, we only have $27.
Thank you. Much better. Find us on iTunes as well. Give us a nice review. 5 stars, 6 stars, 7 stars, whatever you feel is right in your heart. 5 stars. And find us on Twitter, No More Whoppers. We post some things on there. We mostly retweet you, but hey, that means you should tweet at us.
Yes.
Alex is on Twitter.
I'm on Twitter. Oh, that's right. I am Pitui, Pitohui.
I'm on Twitter. What is my Twitter, Alex?
I think it's RDBAAA.
You would be right.
Great.
What else?
Listen to Rortonauts.
Listen to Retronauts. I'm on that. Alex is not.
No, but I quite enjoyed your episode on Atari recently.
Oh, thank you.
I learned a lot.
You learn a lot in general.
Yeah.
I mean, through life.
Hey, when you're a fucking idiot, there's only one way to go but up.
The slogan of our lives. Yeah, and who knows? Maybe I'll devote an episode to my TV next time.
Oh, please do.
That'd be great, right? Yeah. Scanline. Also, go ahead, visit my magazine, Scroll.
That's
Go to
right.
Scroll.vg. Buy an issue. It helps me out, kind of. But I recently decided to take my time making the next couple of issues, so, it'll take a bit longer than usual. But I figured after having such a big deal of an interview in the last issue, I can take some time with this next one. It won't be as special. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I guess if you're in the Bay Area, I could use a job. Sure. Maybe I'll talk about that a bit more next time. Anyway, Alex, it has been fun.
Great. A lot of fun.
Yes, I'm glad you agree. Everybody else, keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week. Gold subscribers, stick around till after the show, because in this week's Tech Roundup, Evernote Food, and the next evolution in apps, Evernote Murder.
In my restless dreams, I see that town. Wow!